Namaste everyone. Welcome to my channel Abundant Love. So today I'm back with our usual weekly energy update. As usual, we have three options. This pineapple is for option 1 viewers. This mini bottle is for option 2 viewers, and this small plant is for option 3 viewers. Okay. Now, you can choose any one option or more than one option if more than one option strongly resonates with you. But once you've made your choice, you can go to the video description or you can see the pinned comment or the top comment in the comment section. You will see next to each option there's a timestamp. Once you click on the timestamp, your reading starts from there. For example, if you choose this plant, option 3, you do not have to see the entire video. You go to option 3 and click on the timestamp next to it, and your reading will start from there. Hope I've made myself clear. Now, I'll say my usual prayer. You can use this time to make your choice, and I will see you in your choice of option. Okay. Dear gods, goddesses, angels, spirit guides, archangels, ascended masters, and all the powerful, benevolent light workers of the universe, please put me and the viewers of this video inside your protection bubble. Through this video, let the viewer receive messages that they need to hear, messages of love, hope, strength, courage, compassion, and positive dynamic action. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us. Lots and lots of love. Okay, now we are ready to start. I'll keep the other two options aside and so that we can start with option 1. Welcome to your reading option 1 viewers who chose this cute pineapple. We'll keep this aside and now we'll see what are the energies that will be surrounding you in the upcoming week from July 18 to July 24. Okay, so just shuffle. As usual, I'll take 3 cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Thank you, Divine. One more card, please. For option 1 viewers, what is it that they need to hear from you, Divine? Thank you. From our Angel Answers deck, I'll take 2 more cards. What is it, angels, that you want to convey to my dear option 1 viewers? Thank you. One more card, please. Any specific guidance about timelines, yes or no, or anything? Next, we'll take our Angels and Ancestors deck, and I'll draw 2 cards from here too. Dear Ancestor Guides, what is it that option 1 viewers need to hear from you? Thank you. One more card, please. One more message, guidance. Thank you, Divine. Next, we'll see our usual, what is one major blessing that will be coming to you in the upcoming week. Oh, let me shuffle them again. Too many blessings. Dear Spirit Guides, please show me one major blessing that option 1 viewers are attracting in the upcoming. Thank you. And finally, we'll take one self-care card that no matter what happens in the upcoming week, what is this one activity that you can do to center yourself or to stabilize your emotions? What will work best for you? Thank you. Okay, now that we have drawn all the cards, let us dive into your reading, my dear option 1 viewers. As usual, we'll see all the cards, but let's see your Rider-Waite tarot cards first. Okay, option 1. So your first card is the Ten of Wands. Okay, now the Ten of Wands is showing me like it looks like you have been carrying a heavy burden. Okay, now for some of you it's probably a lot of responsibilities that you have been carrying for a while. For some of you it's some particular responsibility, like it can be work related to a project or something that you have been trying to reach the finishing line, but the closer you get to the finishing line, the responsibilities increase. Or some of you, I'm seeing you just have to multitask, okay? Like you're multitasking so much that it is draining you a lot. You're exhausted, okay? But the good part about the Ten of Wands is you are very close to your reaching your goal. Or for some of you, I'm seeing you are very close to finishing one phase of your life or one cycle of your life that was particularly demanding. Okay, so for each one of you this is different, but the good thing is it is a 10. It is end of whatever it was which was making you emotionally heavy, physically drained. It is going to end soon. Okay, the next card you got is the Hierophant. Now the Hierophant with the Ten of Wands together, what it tells me is for many of you, the situation can be like the Hierophant represents somebody in a superior position than you are, and can also represent like traditions, things done in a conventional, traditional way. So, both these cards together telling me probably something of that sort is making you feel burdened. Like for some of you, it can be some set of rules which are very rigid, like you feel they are very rigid, but it's like you are forced to follow those, and that's what is, but that does not come naturally to you, and that's why you're feeling so heavy, so tired, so drained. For others of you it can be actually another person. It can be your boss, or it can be like should I say leader or a senior person, okay? If you're, say, following an organization, it can be religious, it can be non religious as well, but it can be like, yeah, like the senior person in the organization is very fixated about rules, traditions, conventions, and they are not meant to be changed. Like the lack of flexibility is what is draining you. Uh, and again, for many of you, especially women, I'm seeing it can be men also, but Hierophant also represents marriage. Okay, so many of you probably are in a marriage where I don't know, the situation with your in-laws, with your spouse, is probably make you feel heavily drained. It can be like it's something related to marriage, okay? Uh, Probably you are, if you have been married very recently, like in the within last 2 years, you are probably still like your rose tinted glasses are off, and like there's too much responsibilities, and you don't know how best to take care of things. But I think the common thread in all of this, like for each one of you, like I said, the situation is different, but the common thread is like you probably could not set healthy boundaries before, or you probably cannot say no to this hierophant person. It can be a patriarch or a matriarch in the family, and you probably don't know how to say no without upsetting this person. And that is what is causing this huge burden. Again, it can be in a marriage, it can be in an organization as well, okay, a religious organization or some social organization that you are a part of, that you love to work for, but at the same time you find their ways too rigid. So now what is changing for you this week is the King of Swords coming in. The King of Swords is again somebody who is very, very blunt, who communicates very clearly, but at the same time, he is not the one to sugarcoat things. He will take charge, he will say things as it is, and he does not care so much about upsetting people. So that is the transition I think that is happening for you in this upcoming week. Initially, when the week starts, you are like, I'm trying my best to keep everyone happy, or I'm trying my best to control the situation, but it keeps draining me more and more. So some of you will stand up to this Hierophant and be this King of Swords, okay? For others of you, the King of Swords may be another person coming into your life. It can be a friend, it can be a family member, it can be a mentor who shows you that no, this is not good for you, this is draining you, so you have to speak up. And again, like, this King of Swords energy has been coming in for a while now, okay? So I think a lot of you, many of you, are going through this transition where probably for the past 3 months or so, you're already going through this transition where you are now learning how to say no, or how to speak your mind, not to suppress and be in this energy where you're forced to carry other people's burden. Okay, it can be emotional burden as well. Sometimes people will call you only when they want to vent. So that some of you probably are very good listeners. So people are calling you and venting all they can, and then it's draining you, but you cannot say no because you want to be nice, or probably these people are senior to you and you don't want to upset them like that. But finally, by the end of the week, you decide that no, enough is enough. I will be polite, but I'll be firm about my boundaries. Okay, so the King of Swords is like, whenever I see this card, it means two very specific things for me. One is establishing healthy boundaries, the second is communicating very clearly. Okay, a lot of clarity. And at the same time, remember, the king is a leader, so it's not like you are just saying things casually just to be rude or just to protect yourself. No, you are, like, by protecting yourself, you are ensuring that you can lead something with clarity. It can be leading your kids, it can be leading your friends, it can be leading a sub project or a project in this organization, it can be anything. But remember, the king is a leader, so he feels responsible. So he's like, no, it's not like I'm doing this only to protect myself. I'm doing this to establish a protocol where people can speak freely instead of, suppressing. Because that's the way the organization would grow, or that's the way you can achieve your higher purpose. Okay. So let us see your other oracle cards now, what they are saying. Yeah. So I'll show you your ancestor cards first, because I clearly see this energy where earlier you didn't want to confront, you didn't want to face your fears, and it was probably an ancestral pattern, because both these ancestor cards are talking about dealing with those right now. So the first card you got is Hunter. and it says, track down your fears and desires. And the next card you got is Warrior. And this also says, be fearless and stand strong. So look at both the cards. One is a hunter, one is a warrior. So both the energies are like strong, masculine, action oriented energies where you do not recoil back, where you stand your ground no matter what, and you bravely face everything that comes your way. Okay, so both the hunter and the warrior cards exactly match with the king of swords. Okay, so in this upcoming week, I'm clearly seeing you guys standing up for yourself, standing up for something you strongly believe in, and calling out something which you thought was not good for you, was in fact very draining for you. So if you already know what I'm talking about, then this video is just reminding you, is giving you the assurance that go ahead and do it. Don't be afraid. Yes, there will be fears that will be cropping up, especially if you have not stood up for yourself before that vehemently. There will be fears coming and all, and they are saying it's okay. Just observe it and do the thing you have planned to do anyways. Okay, like if you have planned to stand up for yourself, even if it looks dicey in the middle, even if there's a little bit of confrontation, there's a little bit of, bitter word exchange, that is fine. You still need to stand up for yourself. Okay, then your angels are coming in and saying, let me put this other thing. They're saying look for a sign. Okay, so this look for a sign means they're always with you. They know what your situation is, what you are trying to fix. So they are saying whenever you feel a little bit defeated or helpless, don't give up. Instead, uh, call us for help, because remember, I keep saying your spirit guides have to wait for you to call them, okay, because they do not want to violate your free will. So you call upon them and they will communicate with you by showing you certain signs. Okay, it can be number synchronicities. Many people see number synchronicities, and at that time you can, like, repeating numbers everywhere, like on your clock, on when you're driving, on number plates of vehicles, on your, if you're shopping something, on your receipt. There was a time I used to see 888 everywhere. So like that, or 333. So like that, you might see signs like that, or you might see, if you believe in a certain particular symbol, like many people believe in feathers as symbols from their spirit guides. So whatever you believe in, your angels will definitely keep showing that to you, so that you don't give up, so that you know that you are not alone in this, and this lesson is very important, very necessary for you to grow further in life. Okay, even though it looks scary, a little bit scary right now. And then the good part is they're saying there is something better. Okay, so like don't be afraid. Like if this person in authority is threatening you, okay, they're saying don't be afraid, because there's definitely something better after this. It can be a job, it can be like the same relationship. Probably when you are, nobody likes being criticized, even when you tell them like really uh, fair things. So there can be a clash of words and all, but once it's over, the like both parties somehow like understand, and they can reflect on this internally, and they understand that okay, maybe this I can change so that the other person does not feel hurt. I'm saying in situations of relationship. So even though there's conflict at the moment, it has potential to improve. Okay, because your angels are coming in and saying clearly there's something better. uh, Even if you have lost something recently, like lost a job, lost a possession, recently they're saying, don't worry, there is something better, okay? But this lesson, whatever this experience is for you to learn to stand up for yourself, to establish healthy boundaries from the very beginning, okay? From the very, very beginning. That way in future, it'll become a natural habit for you, establishing boundaries, communicating clearly but effectively, where you are polite but at the same time you're firm. So this is the lesson many people are learning right now. Now the major blessing that you are receiving is a blessing for a mother. Okay. Now, this is, I feel, is really, it can mean many things. Uh, so, definitely for mm women who are trying to conceive, okay, for a long time, your spirit guides are saying that don't give up. Take rest if you have to, but definitely you are blessed. So don't give up like that you can't be a mother or anything. Yes, definitely you can be a mother. Then the next possibility is for those of you who have mothers who are probably not in the best of health, who probably suffered an injury or going through an illness, your guides are coming in and blessing your mother, okay? Their emotional health, mental health, physical health, um, everything, okay? Whatever you're worried about, it can be their financial situation or any other situation, okay? But they are being blessed. Then the third scenario is if you are the mother and you are going through some problematic situations with your child, with your children, and you're worried about them, okay? And your children can be human, it can be your pets, okay? It can be anything. But then your guides are coming in this week and trying to resolve the situation as much as possible. Okay, so definitely you are being blessed. Situation is going to improve, but the upcoming week, the most important message that was coming out very strongly that in all aspects of your life, you have to stand up for yourself and stop this habit. If you have a habit of suppressing, you have to slowly build awareness about that and start letting go of that suppression. Instead, express yourself, and by the end of the week, you will feel a little bit, or for some of you, it's a little bit lighter, for some of you, it's a lot lighter. By the end of the week, I'm seeing you will definitely feel that you'll be glad that you stood up for yourself and confronted the situation. Um, Confronted whoever the situation or a person or anything that needed to be uh, confronted and talked about. Communication is extremely important, okay? But let that communication be something where you prioritize your own sanity, your own physical and mental health first, okay? And like I said, the major blessing is definitely for all mothers. Now, for male people who are watching this, I'm again strongly feeling it is a blessing for your mother. If you're worried about your mother, some physical condition or some problem that she is suffering from, that is definitely going to get resolved this week. Okay. And finally, your self-care card, soak in a bath. Oh my god, like ever since I bought this deck, this soak in a bath keeps reappearing every week. So I'm sure there are some of you who love this mode of taking care of yourself by just going into like filling your tub with water and then just relaxing with, I don't know, bath salts and all. So if you love that, go ahead and keep doing that. Okay, your like all the tension in like which is stored in different joints of your body, they get released. So they are encouraging, your guides are encouraging you to do that. So that is all I have for you. Option one, if I have to summarize your reading, yes, the upcoming week is can be a little bit uncomfortable where you have to stand up for yourself. But the moment you do that, you will realize that you have a lot of divine support. There's something better waiting for you, and mother related issues, if these are mother related issues in any aspect, you are being blessed and you will see the blessing by the end of the week. Okay, so if this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment. Both likes and comments help the video a lot in getting more views. And please share it with your friends who like similar content. Encourage them to subscribe to the channel. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed. Lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Okay, let me put these cards back. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 2 viewers who chose this cute mermaid mini bottle. Let us keep this aside and let us see what are the energies that will be surrounding you in the upcoming week, uh, from July 18th to July 24th. Okay. Dear spirit guides, what is it that option 2 viewers need to hear from you regarding the upcoming week from July 18th to July 24th? Please guide. Thank you. Next, we'll take two cards from the Angel Answers Tarot deck. Dear angels, is there anything specific you would want option 2 viewers to take note of? Thank you. Then from our Ancestors deck, Angels and Ancestors, we'll take two cards again. Ancestors, what is it that you want to convey to option 2 viewers regarding the upcoming week? Thank you, Divine. One more card, please, Ancestors. What is the necessary guidance option 2 viewers need to hear now? Thank you, Divine. Okay, next we'll take our usual major blessing that this week is bringing for you. What is one major blessing that option 1 viewers are option 2 viewers are manifesting this week? Sorry, I don't know why I said option 1. If any of you were confused between choosing option 2 and option 1, you can check option 1 as well. But if you were not confused, you don't have to. Okay. Then our final card is how to best take care of yourself no matter what happens in the upcoming week. You can do this, whatever the self-care card suggests, to center yourself. Okay, my dear option 2 viewers, let us dive into your reading. Okay. It's a very good week, okay? It's a very good week. The upcoming week for you is really good. And I'll show you now why, one by one, your cards. So first card, you got the Magician, okay? So the Magician is like the master manifester. So, in this upcoming week, you really have the power to manifest really, really good things for yourself, for your loved ones, for the society in general, um, because the divine is filling you with a lot of positivity, love, power, and the magician shows that. Okay, so it's really important that you don't allow your mind to think of anything negative, because luck is on your side in the upcoming week from July 18th to July 24th. It's extremely auspicious, it's an extremely good time, favorable time for you. Okay, because the next cards also that you got is, first you got the Page of Wands, and then you got the King of Wands. So the magician with two wands energy shows like strong connection with your own spirit. Okay, and this can reflect in two ways. One is if you are on a spiritual path, okay, where you are trying to go deep within, going like trying to go in, into deep inner silence. This is the week to, that will accelerate your progress in your spiritual journey. Okay, so this is one scenario, this is one way it'll reflect. The other way it'll reflect is you will feel strongly motivated, you will feel very driven, strongly passionate about doing certain things, and they're saying, your guides are saying, go ahead and do it. So the Page of Wands is more like an immature person who is still researching about something. Okay, so but the good part is by the end of the week I'm already seeing the page turning into the King of Wands. So for some of you it can be your energy as a whole, that beginning of the week you are trying to manifest something. Okay, say for example, I'm just saying for example, you are trying to start your own YouTube channel. So first, like, you just, whatever topic your channel is about, you do some research about when to post videos, blah blah blah, all that. Okay, about your content, about how to, fix lights, have the camera, have the microphone, stuff like that. And by the end of the week, you actually are the King of the Wands. Like, you do probably two or three successive videos, and by the end of the week, you realize that yes, it is resonating with a lot of people, and you are in charge. Okay, and you feel very satisfied and even more driven to do something, like to grow the thing. Okay, so I just gave the example of a YouTube channel. It can be anything, it can be any hobby, any business, or anything in your current job. Even if you have a 9 to 5 job, it can be some project there which you like, quickly you do some research on, and within a week it starts to grow really fast. Now, for others of you, the King of Wands and the Page of Wands might be two separate people, two different people. One is you, one is another person who is coming and helping you. Okay, so because they are looking at each other, right? The King and the Page here, they are looking at each other, and I really didn't plan to put it, but that's how it came. So probably, like, if you are the page, like an inexperienced person, then probably there's a wiser person who is giving you really good advice, and that's how this passion, your passion project, is growing. Again, I keep saying project, but it can be something in your home life also, in your family also. Remember, the base energy that you have is of the magician, where you can create anything if you are like really focused on positive thoughts, positive visualizations, positive imaginations about this particular thing. Okay, and it's very much possible that you see the growth, you see the reward coming in this week. It can be money also. Okay, I get excited when I get a lot of money. So I'm always trying to manifest money. So that can be the case for you as well. So it can be anything. Okay. Just like, remember, the magician uses a laser sharp focus on what he wants to manifest. Okay. So that is the important thing. So if you are the King of Wands yourself, maybe there's another younger person who is very active, very sharp, and that person will help you like a partner. It can be a partner in your work, okay? Um, and that will again help the thing grow, whatever it is you are trying to grow or trying to achieve. So overall, it's very, very positive. Now let us see what the other oracle cards are saying. Your angels are saying don't stop. Okay, this is not the week where you allow even 1 second of self-doubt. Okay, because you are on a roll and your guides are helping you, and this is a period that is favoring you. So this upcoming week, don't stop. Whatever ideas you have, you might get creative ideas in your dreams as well. Some of you, I'm seeing that in your dreams while you sit for meditation. Go out, research it, and find some way to execute it, even if it's baby steps. Okay, the important thing for you is to keep taking action this week, because you're very close to achieving something. I'm feeling, yeah. Your next angel card is saying big happy changes. So like, we were already getting that vibe right from these three cards, because all these three cards are extremely positive cards in the sense that not only great things are being manifested, but you are the one who are manifesting it because you are so passionate, you are so motivated. Like, you have this fire within you. Drink lots of water. Wands represent fire energy, okay? So you will feel like you can conquer the world. You will feel so energetic about doing one thing or multiple things, and do all of them if you can, okay? Because you will have a lot of energy, you will have a lot of support, you will have good advice. So, and your angels are already saying big happy changes. So let me know in the comments, what are these big happy changes that are taking place for you at the end of the week, maybe. Okay. um, very nice. Okay, so let us see your ancestor advice. Okay, so the only advice here that I would say, like, you need to be cautious about, because remember, like, if you've seen my previous readings, whenever the magician comes up, I always say it's like a double-edged sword, because the magician can manifest anything that he thinks. So if he thinks positive things are manifested. But if he indulges in negative thinking, that can get manifested as well. Okay, because basically he's the creator right now. Whenever you are being surrounded with magician energy, you are the creator, you create what you think. So it's really important for you that you protect yourself from negative thoughts, negative vibrations. You can do some, positive affirmations every day, or you can visualize yourself, if being protected by any divine form that you connect to. It can be a deity, it can be past loved ones, it can be some formless, bright golden light, bright white light. But do this visualization or do this positive affirmations, like, I'm protected by my spirit guides every day. No negative energy can enter my system or constitution, something like that. Repeat every day, because that is what your ancestors are advising. Surround yourself with protective energy. Okay. Again, another thing, like, I'm going on a tangent here. I really find, like, selfless service, like, almost gives you instant protection. So I would strongly encourage you to do any kind of selfless service as much as you can. Of course, within your capacity, not to, don't get broke or anything. But since there are so many good things coming your way, as a token of gratitude, you do, and it can be just as simple as feeding the birds, feeding stray animals, or once in a while going out and giving something to homeless people. Okay, it can be food, it can be, like, basic hygiene products that they need, anything. But yeah, I find just that feeling of oneness with all beings around you really makes you immune to any kind of negativity, because they just cannot enter you when you are always feeling that love for everybody around you. So it's really important this week, because there are many good things coming your way and you are taking action. Like other people are probably taking note of that too. So sometimes, even when people don't intend to, sometimes their negative thoughts hit you. So please do some form of, like I said, visualization, selfless service, or some positive affirmations every day to protect your own energy from surrounding negativities. Okay, of course your ancestor guides are helping you as well, so you can call them in for help as well. And then you got the next ancestor is the wise one, and they're saying grow within your current situation. See, this, like the owl is that symbol of wisdom, right? And they're saying whatever this current situation is, we were already seeing some growth, because from the page of wands is going to the king of wands. So this is a week where not only good things are happening for you, they're happening because you are going through tremendous growth within a short time. So all you have to do is be open, be receptive to this lessons or to this growth. And again, I'm repeating the same thing. Don't indulge in any kind of negative thoughts, words, or action. Okay, especially gossip. Gossip can really bring your energy down in a flash like that. Stay away from gossip. Then the major blessing that is coming for you this week is the beautiful blessing to bring prosperity. Okay, so not only you got big happy changes, your blessing is also to a blessing to bring prosperity. Okay. Okay, guys, so I'm really excited for you. Okay, I really wish you win lots and lots of money. Okay, and then invite me for a party or something. No, just kidding. But really, this is really positive. Okay, so I mean, you just have to be open, receptive, not indulge in negative thoughts, and not stop taking action. Because remember, this is your advice for this week. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. And let's see your final self care message. I would say this is really important self care message, okay? Nourish your temple, and your temple is your physical body, okay? So please, guys, you have such a favorable time coming for you. So don't just eat some junk food or sleep at odd hours and fall sick, okay? That's something you have to be careful about, because remember, it says you have to protect yourself from negative energy. And what negative energy usually does is makes your physical health um, ill. Okay, it affects your physical health first. So what you have to do is, no matter how busy the upcoming week is for you, because remember, there's a lot of action, there's no stopping, you should also find time to take proper care of your physical body. Means taking rest, and majorly I'm getting eating proper healthy food, nutrition, allowing yourself proper nutrition. This is extremely important, uh, because if you don't take care, there is a chance that you won't feel that well, because there's a lot of fire coming in with two wands card and the magician. There's a lot of fire coming in. So if you don't drink, if you don't hydrate enough, if you don't eat nutritious, healthy food, there's a chance you will feel lethargic, and your body won't know like which way to go. So you definitely don't want that, okay? Uh, and you don't have to like do major things. Just keep yourself away from junk food. Don't like sleep 3 a.m. in the night and wake up 5 a.m. in the morning, because then you won't have enough sleep. Don't drink too much coffee. So these are the things that's just coming to my mind, but you know best what is that one bad habit, especially regarding food and drinks or your lifestyle, that can put you off, okay? So please take care of that. Please be mindful of that. Keep saying positive affirmations, like I already said. But this upcoming week is so good for you. I cannot tell you guys. So if you because this week is bringing prosperity. Week is bringing big happy changes. Do let me know in the comments after the weekends, and if you can, only if you can, okay, no pressure, you can donate to the channel as well. But really, I'm really happy for you guys, okay? So this is all I have for you today. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment. The likes and comments really help the video get more views according to YouTube's algorithm. And please share this with your friends, encourage them to subscribe. You have a wonderful week ahead, so have fun and just rock it, guys. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed, lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Yay. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 3 viewers who chose this cute plant. Let us see now what will be the energies that will be surrounding you in this upcoming week from July 18th to July 24th. Okay, what is it that your spirit guides want you to know, want you to be mindful of? As usual, I'm taking the first 3 cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. What is it, Divine, that option 3 viewers need to hear from you? One more card, Divine. Thank you. Next, we'll take 2 cards from the Angel Answers deck. So you can think of any specific question you may have, and if angels want to give you a yes-no answer or a timeline or any guidance regarding your question. Thank you, angels. One more card, please. For option 3 viewers, what is the specific guidance that they need to receive from you? Thank you. Okay, next we'll take 2 cards from our Ancestors deck. Basically, it's called Angels and Ancestors, but I treat this deck as whatever messages come in are messages from your ancestor guides, okay? Thank you. Thank you, dear ancestor guides. One more card, please. One more message that is really important for option 3 viewers to hear from you right at this point of time when they are watching this video. Thank you, ancestors. Then we'll definitely see what is one major blessing coming in for you. What is one major blessing that option 3 viewers are receiving in this upcoming week? And finally, we will take one self-care card. Again, the self-care advice is extremely important because no matter what happens, if you follow this advice, I'm hoping it helps you feel stable, It will help you feel centered and you can proceed with whatever it is that you need to get done. Okay. So now that we have all your cards, option 3, let us proceed with your reading. Okay. Um, it is the upcoming week is actually a good week for you. Uh, but again, it may not seem like that immediately because there are actions you have to take. But overall, it's a good energy. And I'll show you why. Because you have the magician. Okay. So the magician is like the creator. But I always say that it is a double edged sword. Because with the magician, you manifest everything you can think about. Whatever you think about very strongly with laser sharp focus and intensity, that will get manifested. So, that is great news if you are thinking about positive things for yourself. Okay. But if you are in a rut, if you are feeling like a victim, then that is what is going to manifest for you. So this is like just a small warning. I wanted to give you guys, whenever you are watching this video, know that this time is actually very favorable for you. So try to think, or I would say, whenever you catch your mind thinking about negative stuff, immediately try to replace those thoughts with some pleasant thoughts, positive thoughts, or just go out and take some action doing positive things so that those negative thoughts get diluted. Because you have the power this week. You are almost like God, like creator this week. You can manifest a lot of good things for yourself, for your loved ones, for even for the society in general. Okay. Now, your next two cards are both swords cards. Okay. So, one is the Knight of Swords, and the next is the Queen of Swords. Okay. Now, both the Knight and the Queen of Swords are very blunt when it comes to communication. So, this knight and queen may be two different people, or it may be the same person. If it is the same person, I'm seeing there's an evolution. Like it is you. Okay, if it is the same person, it is you, the viewer, who is evolving. Like probably in the initial week or in the midweek portion, you are like the Knight of Swords, where you are taking action without thinking, or maybe you are saying things impulsively or doing things impulsively. But by the end of the week, you are evolving into a queen in the sense that your communication is more effective, or before taking action, you have complete clarity. Okay. But again, the important thing is, so this is only when it's the same person. But again, another possibility for some of you is because the knight and queen are, not even looking at each other. It might be two, so you can be the queen or you can be the knight, but there can be difference of opinion, or like, a war of words, or some, petty argument or something that may happen. But in that case, just remember to remain calm. The main important thing is not to be rash, or not to be rude, or not to say things like as a knee jerk reaction. Okay. What you have to remember is, whenever you feel like too pressurized, or like too much pressure of deadlines, or of performing, just take a step back, take deep breaths, pause for a few seconds, and then say what you have to say or do what you have to do. Okay. It's extremely important, like I said, because you have the magician power this week. So whatever you say or think very strongly will happen. Okay. So just so try not to say negative things. Okay. Definitely try to say more and more positive things, so that even if you have said something negative, it gets diluted. like that. But overall, the other message that is also coming in is this is a week probably where you are learning, like using your magician energy. You are there are some such situations that are coming towards you, some that you intended, some that you did not intend. But through all these situations, what you are learning is how to effectively communicate, like how to be polite and still hold your ground, okay, and just proceed with what you have to do. But at the same time, you do it with a lot of confidence and grace, and not just do it like a thoughtless action, okay. With the Knight of Swords, I would be careful about that. No action should be like too rash, or no words should be like too harsh, okay. But other than that, it is a positive week where you are growing, you are evolving, you are learning how to communicate, you are receiving a lot of clear communication yourself, okay. Okay. And you're learning your need to, be right all the time, because that is what your angels are advising you. Let go. If something is not going the way you expected it to be, they're saying that it's not necessary that everything will match your expectations 100%. Okay, you can meet some things halfway also. Be open to that. And if there are certain things that do not match your expectations at all, just let go. Don't waste any of your energy or time or resources being desperate, okay? Because again, the Knight of Swords is like a desperate person. He's like, I will take action and I will show. And he's not thinking that whether this action is even necessary. Like there's a saying, right? Like, choose your battles wisely. So you don't have to win every argument. You don't have to be right every time, especially if the situations will not contribute in your growth in the long run. Just let them go. Okay. And I know it's easier said than done. So let me see what your self care card says. Okay. So I'm just showing your self care card so that whenever you feel like that you cannot let go of certain things, your self care advises use your hands, okay? Like, if there's something that you have tried really hard and it's not working, take time off and do something else with your hands, okay? It can be cooking, it can be painting, drawing, knitting, doing pottery, anything that you can do with your hands. And again, I have said this before. If you have watched my previous videos, you may have healing energy in your hands as well, okay. So wherever you feel strong discomfort, just for yourself, you can place your hands in that portion of your body. Say it's your chest where things are tightening up, or in your stomach. You can place your hands there and you can, chant some positive affirmations until you feel that those knots are, untangling themselves, okay. So definitely the important thing for you to remember this week is there is a lot of good things in store for you. The but there's also this warning, or there's also this possibility that they might get delayed if you choose the wrong battles to fight for, because then your energy, your time gets wasted and the good things get delayed. So they are like, yes, there may be some situations which you are not happy about. Just let them go and instead focus on the situations where you can grow. Okay? Because again, the next advice from your angels is take action. Take action. Again, with the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords, I just keep hearing there's a lot of war of words going on. So they're saying there's no point in just spending all your energy in debating something. Instead, take action. Okay, if your actions are positive, it will automatically, speak for itself. So do not, again, I'm saying it's very important that you do not waste your time in negativity, because you have the magician energy. You can create anything for yourself. If you think intensely about negative stuff, that is what will manifest. So you will have to protect yourself from that, okay? And the only way to do that is to keep taking action in a positive direction, keep thinking positive thoughts, okay? Now let us see what your ancestors are saying. Okay, so one advice you got is from the Shield Maiden, and she's saying, make plans and focus. Again, it's the same message, like taking action. Like, instead of just bickering with people who do not agree with you, you let go of those situations, and instead you make plans on things that are in your control. You make plans, you focus on them, they will definitely come into fruition, because you have the magician energy. Keep taking action, okay? This is so important. And then your next ancestor card you got is the summer card, and it says bask in joy and light. So this is like, when I'm recording this is summer season, okay? So um, definitely this is this week itself, like I was saying in the beginning, it is a good week, it is a favorable period for you, okay? Where there will be, for some reason, a lot of happiness also. In the upcoming week, you will find a lot of reasons to be happy about. There can only be one thing, that like one nagging thing. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, I'm very happy recently because, my husband and I, we stay in different cities, but now he's here with me and we are having a lot of fun. We are trying different food, we are going to different places, we are having a lot of fun. But work wise, there's something that I'm stuck at. Okay. And again, for that, I have to depend on a lot of people and all that. So sometimes I get irritated by those thoughts, but then I choose not to focus on that, because then I won't be able to do anything. Even like the time I'm trying to have fun, I feel, irritated and upset and all that. So this is just an example that when you're having fun, because when you're having fun or when something good is happening for you, just enjoy that, focus on that, and use that positive energy to, grow more positive things for yourself. If there's some one or two things that is going in the background that is not happening according to your expectations, let go of that, okay? Don't be harsh, but at the same time, don't be a doormat. Don't be impulsive, but at the same time, don't suppress, okay? Just think about it before taking action. And I'm seeing that is happening for you. By the end of the week, you realize that, okay, you have some initial hiccups, and then you realize, okay, this is the best way to move forward, or this is the best way I can let go of the situation. That will happen for you, okay? But overall, it is a good time. There are good times. And then your final card is the major blessing that you're receiving this week, a blessing on your creativity. Okay. So this is a wonderful blessing to have. So if, again, one aspect of your work or any aspect of your life, if something is not working, there that is probably because your guides wants you to focus on something else that comes even more naturally to you, okay? That is related to some creative gift that you have and that is slowly unfolding. Some people like realize their creative gift like in a flash. For some people it grows over time, and both are okay. If you have a gift that is growing over time, be open to it, okay? And if you get those creative nudges to start something, to take baby steps, even if they do not give make profits this week, but they'll give you a lot of pleasure, okay? So please go ahead, any creative nudges you feel, please go ahead, do that, focus on that. In other aspects of your life also, keep taking action, stay focused on the positive, stay focused on uh, things and ideas that can help you grow, or that can grow the project or whatever it is, relationship, health, whatever it is that you're working on. Just focus on the positive aspects of it, like how best you can convert it into a positive thing. Please don't indulge in gossip. Please don't waste your time in meaningless debates, war of words. Please don't take any action without thinking about it. Okay, so this is all I have for you. If I have to summarize, I would say the upcoming week is a mixed bag for you, but mostly the positives. Okay, if you can, like, just remind yourself not to be rude, not to be rash, it is actually a very positive week for you. Okay, my dear option 3 viewers, I hope this reading resonated with you. If this if it did, please hit the like button. Please leave comments. Uh, by the way, let me tell you, like, if you hit the like button, nobody can see it. It does not show names or anything to me. So I know many people are worried about privacy and stuff. So nobody will know. But the more number of likes or the more number of comments gets, it really helps the video get more views on YouTube. So it's really up to you. No pressure. It's just a request from my end. Please give likes and comments. And the comments need not be like, if you don't want to share your personal stuff, you can just leave emojis and all, and that helps a lot too. Okay, and thanks to everyone who are commenting regularly. I know you can do so much with your time, but still you choose to comment and help me. So I'm so very grateful. I'm so very grateful, and I bow down to your kindness. Okay, so I'll see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed, stay loved. Lots and lots of love. Bye bye.